So anyway, you DM
Shannon Sharpe.
I thought we could get off.
No, we don't. No.
So, and like I said, it was a quick exchange, but since then, I've gotten a lot of information that I think we should focus on.
Sure.
So, piece of information number one, he announced very recently, as of this broadcast, that he is taking some time away from ESPN.
Sure.
He announced that?
Yeah. He actually said, I'm going to step away.
No,
that ain't what he's saying.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but he put it out there.
And Freeze was on it, too. Can you break down what happened? Because it was an unk moment.
It definitely was an unk moment. Somebody sent him a text message of what to say. They typed it out. Yo, dog, copy this. This is your statement. They even signed his name at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I posted it.
Yeah, yo, post this. That's what they told him. Yo, post this.
Yeah.
He screenshot it, cropped a little box, and posted it.
Yeah. He took,
Yeah, you know.
Which made it look, to some people, including myself, even less authentic.
Absolutely.
Because it's like, it looked like you may not even read it.
You didn't read it.
You know what I'm saying? Like the PR team just
screenshot and hit tweet.
But what the message effectively said was that he's stepping away from ESPN to deal with this unfair attack that he's receiving, but that he'll be back by the start of the NFL preseason.
Yeah, I read that.
Which is interesting, right?
Oh.
No, I was going to say one more thing. I spoke to 2 executives at ESPN the day before.
Fucking journalist right here.
Right?
Yeah.
And what they told me was that he wasn't returning to ESPN. Like that they were already going to cut him. So I'm wondering if either they changed their mind, or I got to put all the possibilities out there.
Sure.
Or this is his team trying to preempt that. Like I'm gonna take a break before y'all officially fire me, because now they can't say he's fired, and hoping that this dies and goes away.
The second that he said he would be back at the start of NFL preseason, I took my hands out, started just doing some counting.
Sure.
August. Oh shit, August is right there.
Yeah.
Right. So let me be the third person to tell you, Dr. Mark Lamont, Shannon Sharpe will not be back at the start of NFL preseason.
Or season. Or playoffs.
Or postseason.
Shannon Sharpe will never see the ESPN airwaves again. And we wish that on no one. But he won't be back in August. But
Wait, time out. If he were to be acquitted, exonerated, whatever the word is,
it can't work.
Not by August.
It's too bad now.
Well, yes, but I'm saying certainly not by August.
Gotcha.
Dog, every 10 minutes, something else is coming out.
There's a new accuser now.
Like,
yeah, I've read that.
Like now, we're at the point where we're in full-on attack mode. Like just the noise, again, you talk about companies and weighing your risk. The noise is too loud at this point.
And this is Disney.
Yeah, Disney don't play.
I'd like to know what happens to his other platforms. Like, great, you won't be with Disney.
Right.
What happens with Nightcap? What happens with your shit?
I think he'll be fine.
Some of that shit
I love that he's still working.
Yeah.
Because I like to see people work through the drama.
Yeah.
Are those his?
Nightcap is Shay Shay isn't. Shay Shay's owned by
Volume, right?
Volume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, he makes a lot of money for people, and if you don't have a brand, if you're not brand conscious like these, and these YouTube channels generally aren't, you'll be fine. Now, I'm sure he lost a hell of a large bag.
You might take some of the little logos off the the YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that shit's gonna be.
He's having a lot of private conversations in the back channels.
Yeah,
for certain.
So I don't know if he, and I'm curious to know what y'all think. Like, I think he's mishandled this at every turn.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
At every turn, releasing the information about the girl didn't do what he thought it was going to do.
Yeah.
It hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt a lot more than it helped.
Yeah.
He need a fixer.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
You need a Olivia Pope or somebody on your squad. You need somebody there to say, "Yo, dog, chill out. Let us handle this."
Right.
Releasing the girl is when he lost me.
That didn't help either.
Once I saw the girl, I'm dead ass.
Say more.
It's not a $25,000 butt cheek.
No.
For me, for me, it's the same. For me, it's the same. Same rules apply for when we talk about the age gaps the other way. It's no difference to me.
Right.
You are 56 years old, about to be 57. My girl was talking about, he's 50 years old. I said, no, the fuck he ain't. Let me hit the Google. No, he ain't. It's just 50. He ain't 50.
Yeah.
No, you 56 years old, and you met the girl. See, that's what I was asking you. It was unclear when we recorded last time. All that was said that broke while we were recording was, he met this girl when she was 19, which is foul. But I don't know when you met the girl, and that don't say when you started being romantic, so I won't rush to judgment. Nigga, they say you met the girl in 2023. Nigga, that's yesterday.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna say
That's very, 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 very recent. So now you just nasty. If you didn't do nothing wrong and your story is legit, you look nuts,
You look
dog.
crazy.
And that's why he can't get back to ESPN, because even if he did nothing wrong and nothing illegal, just the shit he's acknowledged he did.
Yep.
Looks absolutely nuts with this little tiny OnlyFans girl.
Listen, I am 41 years old. My wife is 31 years old. We were at a college bar in Elmira this last weekend, which
Turn
is
up.
all probably 21, 22-year-olds. And I felt anxious and weird and had to get the fuck up out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
weird.
obviously, we have no interest in sleeping with any of these people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
You don't want to talk to him, damn near.
I don't want to. I don't even want them to look at me or
Like,
to
our
look
world
at them.
should not.
We should not coexist.
Yes,
And
His kids are older.
I'm 15 years younger than him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
His
no.
kids are older than that girl.
Yeah.
That's
That's the thing.
I don't judge age gaps. Obviously, I just said that me and my wife have a 10-year age gap.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I got a 10
there's
years as well. Fucking
Fucking with teenagers is crazy to me.
Yep.
it's wild. So he also, because there's a few angles you play when you get caught in a situation like this. One is I didn't do it. Two, whoever they is, are setting me up. So we tend to close ranks around people who get set up. You lose they're setting me up when you 54 with a 19-year-old that you met at the gym. You know what I mean?
Stop right there. That's another thing I had to get clarity on when I went home and had time to think to myself. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't.
What, meet her at the gym?
You didn't. You didn't. That's something that was able to fly last time when we were just recording there. Oh, I met her in the gym. All right, cool. Once I seen it, you was not just on the fucking
Squat rack.
Stairmaster. You wasn't just
saw that over
trekking
there
along
like, damn, yo.
and exchange. Stop, yo, stop. Now you playing with me now.
Yeah.
Now you playing with me now.
Well, a theory's been floated by his bodyguard that he did a tweet and delete.
Absolutely love tweet and deletes. Those are my favorite things that people
The
do.
messiest shit ever.
Messiest shit ever. His name is, he goes by Big Zaka. On April 24th, he tweeted, "Fuck NDA." That's, non-disclosure agreement. Fuck NDA. That nigga Shannon met his hoe at a Diddy party when she was 17.
Yikes.
Watch Cat back, and you'll understand me. And watch the Cat Williams interview back from 2024. Now, again, I don't know if it's true. I don't know anything about it, but this is another piece of information in response to what you just said.
Without knowing if it's true, just the tweet takes that Cat Williams level to God, that Cat Williams interview to godlike status for me.
What's the reference in the? I don't know the reference from the cat.
What he's saying is, watch the Cat Williams Shannon Sharpe interview when he was talking about Puff and the Puff parties, and in relation to meeting white girls and what white women will do to you. The Kang conversation that he mentioned, Jonathan Majors.
Okay.
Monique kind of had this same conversation with him.
I saw that, yeah.
But to say that tweet about Cat Williams, that says that Cat Williams is kind of doing this interview knowing about you, because in that I went to look for it, and Cat is saying, "Yo, dog, I'm able to speak this way because I know about everything I'm saying. I have receipts. I can talk." So if you put any validity to the tweet, it's like, all right, Cat Williams know about you and is playing in your face.
Got it. I didn't catch that reference at first.
Yeah, me either.
That's ill. That's ill. The next stage of this is more accusations come out. One, an old accusation is revealed. There was the information that he apparently settled, or Fox Sports settled a suit with an employee who said that he choked her. Now, his team responded and said it wasn't what it sounded like. He didn't choke somebody out in the middle of the job, but that there was some playful, physical interactions that happened. And I guess it would be like if we were tussling at work and, somebody decided to sue. Like if Flip just started choking me while we wrestling and I decided to sue Flip. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like it would be
Not
like
the company.
What'd you say?
I think that's page 9 on the contract.
Don't do that.
Not the company.
And you can't do that with a woman, bro.
No, agree. And we don't know if that's what happened, right? That's his team. But the team did say, ask Fox Sports what happened, which you tend not to do unless you're telling the truth. So
I don't know Fox Sports.
right,
Yeah.
exactly, right.
That never works on me. Ask such and such. No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But then there's the accusation from a former girlfriend that's come up of actual sexual assault and stalking. So
Well, she had a restraining order and everything.
right. And when he was at CBS Sports, he was sat down for a moment until the restraining order was lifted. And they sort of let it go. That's what I'm saying. It's hard for him to get back to ESPN. And again, I'm not wishing anything on anybody. But it's hard when you see CBS, Fox, this. When you see this case, this case, this case. It's hard for people to become less willing to believe that this is just a big misunderstanding. The third time.
Right.
Or the fourth time, or whatever it is.
Even the audio of the phone call that when was first released, he made it seem like it was chopped and edited to
Make him look a certain way.
yeah, like he was talking dirty and then she chopped it up and made it look like some other shit. But it don't sound great. It does sound edited, but it don't sound great. And you don't sound sexy. That I know niggas change their voice for sexy time talk.
Yeah.
I know. Come on, man. Listen, I've been on Earth long enough to know that part. That wasn't sexy time voice. I'ma choke you. That was the other choke you.
I'ma fuck you up.
That was the
That was that. I'ma fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know what you You know what you did.
That's just what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like. We telling the truth here.
No, that's what it sounded like to me too.
Hey, yo, hold on. We
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna be mindful.
No, you're not. You're gonna take the other side in a horrible situation like that.
I'm not gonna take the other side. No.
You got 2 years of being a country. Hold up, y'all. I mean, what did the bitch do?
I'm not taking the other side. I just watch us hold ours to the fire, and you know there are the other side. You know there are praise for dating 19 and 20-year-olds. You know what I mean? And that's just a thing that I've been sitting with. Like when it comes to us and our people, you know, we hold them to the fire, Shannon but when
Shannon, we kill. Bill Belichick, we don't.
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
When Leo and them do it, and it's praise, and it's like a thing. It's like an influx. It's like a rotation of it. Like, okay, I met her at 19. Now she's 22. I'm gonna go for another 19-year-old. And people, oh, look at this girl. She's the hot model. Or look what we got. And they taking pictures and stuff like that, which is understanding. No disrespect to Parks and Poe in y'all culture, probably. I don't know, but that's just the only thing I've been looking at. Of course. Also looking at what he's done, yo, man, she's young and you playing around with her. You know, obviously you miss all the cues and stuff like that. You're not really in tune. You're just out of tune. You can know when you're being recorded, just how certain things are said, the gaps in the conversation, and you just didn't pay attention. For whatever reason, whatever journey or whatever mindset you were in, you know what I mean? Prayers to him, you know what I mean? But you got whatever's coming to him, you got to deal with it.
New Joe Budden.